up, everybody? Welcome back. Got another ride and review for you today. Going to check out one of my favorite old school red sauce Italian joints. Oh, got this road closed. EMILIO'S Ballatto. It's not far from me. Been here a bunch of times. I know what I like, which is a lot. They have, I guess what I would say, when you sit down, make sure you got room for bread. They have really good focaccia bread and tomato bread. It's like brushed with tomato sauce, very light, crispy, airy, really, really nice bread. So I always like to load up on that. And then, what's going on here? And then to start, the antipasta is really good. You know, like olives, cheeses, meats, all that stuff, like sliced meats. So get that. The fried zucchini is great. Baked clams, some of the best baked clams I think I've had in the city. And then, you know, all of the pastas are really good, made in house, really good stuff. The parms, the veal parm, chicken parm, if you like that kind of stuff, is great. Crispy, pounded flat, just really nicely executed. Now, if you're interested in, you know, finding out more about some of my favorite New York Italian restaurants, I've got a top 10 list on my website, johnnyprimesteaks.com, and I go through, you know, what to get at each place and what I really like. You know, we got like Arthur and Sons in there, Carbone, a few other spots, Sandro's. Really good stuff. This place, EMILIO'S Ballatto, is it's become a hot commodity among like celebrities, athletes. You almost always see someone in there that's famous, and you know, they don't really do reservations. so you got to just kind of show up and hope you get a table. But they do, the tables clear pretty quickly. You know, it's a good spot for expediency, but you know, it is the kind of place you kind of want to hang out at, stick around, enjoy the atmosphere. It's real old school Italian, Little Italy style. After my wife and I moved down to the Lower East Side, we started coming here more often, and I realized one of my friends is in here all the time. He helps them out, he helps cook, he helps serve. Gennaro, he's a great dude, also on Instagram, food guy. We became close with the chef Anthony a little bit too. Yeah, you definitely feel like you're at home in there, you know, and the food is very similar to the stuff that I grew up eating at home that my parents would cook. You know, that red sauce goodness. Almost there, it's coming up. It's on the other side of the house than here, on the up on the left. Man, I'm hitting every light. Hopefully, I'm meeting the cake dealer there, so hopefully we don't have to wait long to sit. You know, we like to go early, like obviously now while the sun's still out, because it can get crowded. So if you go, you know, like right when they open, you got a good chance of getting seated right away. So all right, I'm gonna look for a spot to park. It's right there, you can see it across the way. And there's no one there yet, so that means I got a pretty good shot of getting a seat. All right, so I'll see you guys on the inside. Alright, now the cheese.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's just sauce. There's no meat.
Favorite.
My favorite.
Inside those stocks contain the ownership of thousands of companies. So if you got your
All right, Ballatos. That tripe we got, man. That little dish with the honeycomb shaped stuff in it, that was tripe. It was awesome. That was my first time trying that there, and I was a little reluctant, but you know what? They did such a good job of it. It was so tender. Probably the best tripe I've had. So awesome. It just soaks up the sauce. And then then we had the they had a special pasta, so we figured we'd jump on that. It was pacari, which is like a giant tube, kind of like a big rigatoni, extra big, with a spicy vodka sauce. It had prosciutto on it. Yeah, that was really good. I was surprised they, a lot of times pacari can flop down because they're so big. The heaviness of the pasta will, you know, kind of make them flop down, but they held together like full tubes. I even got a picture in there of that, how it was still standing upright. And then my wife got this really good pork chop dish. I've had that there before as well. Cooked just the way my parents used to make it. My mom used to make it in like this electric skillet. And cherry peppers, sometimes potatoes too. It's just, it's sweet and spicy, and the meat is so tender. It was perfect. Yeah, that really just, those flavors just took me right back to being a kid. Good memories, and as my friend George Tappy likes to say, nothing tastes better than memories, and he's right. And also, obviously, the you probably saw the veal Antonio. That's like their special veal parm, pounded out flat. It's got a vodka sauce on it, crispy prosciutto. Sometimes there's peas on it. Really, really good. And you know, after that we did dessert. We did tiramisu and cheesecake, and I had low expectations. You know, I'm usually so full coming out of a meal there that I never get dessert, but we figured we'd give it a try. Tiramisu is my wife's favorite dessert, and I have a very demanding palate when it comes to cheesecake. My sister makes an amazing cheesecake, so going up against that is tough. But I mean, the desserts were amazing. They were perfect. Definitely recommend not skipping dessert. Make sure you save room. Both the tiramisu and the cheesecake were very impressive. And in typical fashion, there was an NFL player there. He was injured. Coming in for an early meal. He wanted to take his food to go, but they insisted that he sit and eat. And he's glad that he did, because they loaded him up. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. And as usual, you gotta tell your fucking grandma. That's the way it goes.